Today we are going to understand a very important mathematical identity, Euler's identity. This is Euler's identity. Let's now dive more into this identity. E for exponential. This is how an exponential function's graph look like. Following that, we arrive at pi. Pi is an important constant related to circles. If we assume that our circle's radius to be r, then circumference of our circle is equal to 2 pi r. And area of circle is equal to pi r square. And our next term is I. Here I represents the imaginary unit, the square root of -1. And our I comes from an imaginary world called complex plane. In complex plane, the y-axis is full of imaginary numbers and x-axis is full of real numbers. We can represent a complex number z is equal to 1 plus I like this. Let's now look into the derivation of Euler's identity. For that, let's now consider a graph of exponential function. Here, green color represents the exponential function and yellow color represents the polynomial function. For first approximation, we are taking it as a straight line, that is y is equal to 1. Let's now do polynomial approximation in this graph. As we add more number of terms into a polynomial function, we can see that the polynomial's graph is catching up with the values of our exponential function. More the number of terms in our approximation, better is the approximation. So this implies that our exponential function e raised to x is equivalent to this polynomial function. If we substitute I raised to x in place of x in the equation, it becomes, on simplifying, we will get, if we arrange the real and imaginary part in the equation separately, the expansion in real part is cos x and expansion in imaginary part is sin x. So we got e raised to x is equal to cos x plus I sin x. This expression is called the Euler's formula. Substituting pi in place of x in the equation, here the value of cos pi is -1 and sin pi is equal to 0. If we substitute the values in the equation and solve it, this is how we can obtain Euler's identity. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe, like, share and comment.